So I think my favorite homecoming experience was my sophomore year. I was very involved with my fraternity at the time, Fiji, and I was in charge of helping to organize the float as well as organizing like a viewing party. So I got to put a lot of effort into something and see all my brothers support me and really be active in the parade and just like have a lot of fun that day and remember the total experience.
My favorite homecoming experience so far was last year during the 5K. I registered to do the race alone, but then I was welcomed by all these alumni and families here with their students. And it was just an incredible experience because I was not expecting to be welcomed by all these new people. And I learned so much more about CASE and the traditions from the alumni that I met, and it was an incredible experience.
My favorite homecoming memory was my junior year when a brother in my fraternity, Delta Tau Delta, Akil Evans, was running for homecoming king. And it really brought our chapter together, and it was a good time seeing a lot of brothers who don't necessarily get into that kind of stuff support a cause that everyone was a part of.
So my favorite homecoming experience is actually our football games. I come from a really small town where all the families are super close and we basically just go to football games together. So coming to our homecoming football game where you have alums and professors and students who would never go to a football game otherwise, and like teachers and everyone's coming to this thing, it's like actually being a part of the huge CASE family and seeing it for the first time. And like hearing ridiculous cheers and chants and like going along with the cheerleaders or singing along with the band. It's one of the most amazing experiences ever for the sheer fact that you're a part of the CASE community, like the entire extended wonderful family that is CASE Western Reserve.
I think my favorite homecoming experiences has to be my sophomore year of college. One of our brothers in SIGEP organized a grill out right behind NRV, and we got to watch a lot of the brothers who were on the football team play. We were welcomed by a lot of alumni of our chapter, which was a lot of fun. And actually, I think the reason it's so special is that my father, who was a CASE grad back in the 80s, and he actually played on the soccer team here, he came back and surprised me at the grill out, which was a really great experience for me. And then afterwards, we went back to the SIGEP house and then played flag football against all of our alumni. So I'd say that really has to be my favorite homecoming experience.
My favorite homecoming memory was my freshman year. I walked in the homecoming parade with Mistletoe Community Council. And it was great because we were only a couple weeks into school and I didn't really know a ton of people yet, but I got to walk with this group of people that were my friends that I lived with, that I worked on council things with. And we got to meet a whole group of Mistletoe alumni that had graduated and come back for homecoming. And that was really cool to talk to them, to see how much our school had grown in the years that they'd been gone, to hear about what CASE was like before I got here. And it helped me see that CASE has so much more to grow and that our university is a changing and dynamic environment. It made me very inspired to be a CASE student.
My favorite homecoming event is definitely the Blue Black Party. I went for the first time, it came out a couple years ago, and it was a great time. There was different performances, there was a variety of bands and singers, there were different activities for everyone to enjoy, and my favorite part was all the food vendors that were there. And it was just a really nice time for all of CASE and the alumni to have a fun night out.
My favorite homecoming memory is from a few different years. I've been involved in the homecoming parade my sophomore and my junior year. So something that I really like about the homecoming parade is that you get to see all the different student groups kind of use their creativity and find a way to kind of embrace the CWRU campus and school spirit. So something that I've really enjoyed is getting a chance to see all the floats every year. Last year for my sorority, we partnered with one of the fraternities on campus and dressed up as different landmarks around campus. So we had people dressed up as the Peter B. Lewis building and the elephant stairs, just like crazy things. So it was a lot of fun to kind of get to embody the CWRU spirit through the homecoming parade.
So my favorite homecoming experience definitely has to be participating in the marching band my freshman year. It was a great time marching the parade with all my friends, especially we had the opportunity to play right in front of the alumni house. We had the chance to see all the alumni come back, and they were really proud to be Spartans, and it was great that I could share our common Spartan pride with them.
My favorite homecoming experience was seeing my RA, Megan Hack, win Homecoming Queen. When I first came to campus, she was one of the first people I got to interact with, and being with her, I saw how much she was involved on campus, and also just how friendly she was throughout campus, wherever we would go, if it was in Ville or in the residential hall. She was always so nice and caring, and I truly loved her character. So when she won Homecoming Queen, I was extremely excited and
kind of looked at her as an inspiration of who I would want to be on campus. So to be in this position as she was really cool.